This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Ifltv in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're in Austria at the Klitschko training camp. With me, just bumped randomly in the jungle.
You can they call this jungle, but there's trees anyway.
There's trees in there. Dillian Whyte, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
So
Always smiling. I should change my name to the Smiling Assassin, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Because I'm always smiling. Even the fight, when I'm going for the KOs, I'm still smiling.
Do you know when you was doing the head-to-head in at the press conference, and you were doing that weird, freaky smile? That was looked quite sinister.
That's the smile. I'm the predator that smiles just before they kill, because I know blood's coming. I can taste it even before it starts running.
Why were you smiling at that point, by the way?
Because, like I said, I'm the predator. I know what's coming. Blood is coming, and I can taste it already. So my juices is flowing. I'm licking my lips and smiling before it even start running.
Because some people, like on social media, suggested that it was you were smiling out of being nervous, but.
If you watch my fight and know me, I'm always smiling. Even in the heat of battle, people throwing punches at me, and I'm still smiling. That's just me. Because I know what's coming. I know my time is coming. And that's why I smile. I'm happy. You can fire as much punches as you want, you can hit me as much as you want, but I know my time's coming. And when it comes, I'll take it.
After that press conference last week, some people consider it to be rather low-key, considering my phone is ringing.
Leave phone on an interview, innit, bloody bastard.
It's Helder.
Oh, okay.
Ring you back, James. Yeah, some people suggested it was quite low-key, considering there is something there between you, and it took a little while for the press conference to get going. You looked like you were you didn't want to talk at the start, and then as it was going on, you kind of wanted to get your points across. Is that how it was?
Listen, I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully, and Joshua ain't saying anything. He try and do all his media training and mind coaching crap as per usual, or stay hungry, stay humble, all that crap that he does. So I didn't want to come across as being too much of a bully or putting it on him too much. So obviously I want him to say something so I can obviously elaborate on it. But he's just so boring. It's like, don't get me wrong, the guy's a good fighter, but he's so boring. He just sucks. He's boring as hell. He's just so boring. So I thought to myself, if I don't say something, this press conference probably have about 30 hits or something out of interest. So I thought, you know what, let me say something to spice it up a bit. And I said 2 words, and he looked like he was in a cry. Eddie looked shocked. Adam Smith was just like, did he just say that? You know what I mean? So, it's all good being a good fighter, but you have to be able to sell the fights as well, and give the fans a little bit of excitement. You know what I mean? And Joshua can't do that. He wins his fights in good fashion, but he just sucks. He just sucks. Sorry.
Talking to you off camera, I kind of get the impression from you that you feel though it's you against the world when it comes to this fight. Is that how you feel?
Probably it's me against Matchroom, probably the referee, the judges. But that's life though. That's life. I'm used to that. You know what I mean? As a kid growing up, I was always that kid that weren't gonna be nothing, wasn't gonna do well at school, wasn't gonna do well after leaving school, and I've proved everyone wrong so far. So for me, it's just another stage, another step in life that I just have to prove another hundreds of thousands of people wrong again. That's all.
Why do you have to think so cynical about it? Can't you just take it for what it is that you're fighting? And obviously Anthony's promoted by Matchroom, so.
Well, I'm not a fool. I'm not the home fighter. Anthony Joshua, at the moment, they treat him like the bloody king of England. You know what I mean? He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's got an MBE of the Queen. Matchroom is building him up and hyping him properly and getting him these fights. He's in the media all the time. And obviously, Eddie Earns invests a lot of money into him. If I go in there and spank him silly, then Eddie Earns is going to be peeved because I haven't got no long-term contract with him. And I just destroyed the golden goose and cracked the head as well. So,
Since the first day, like a concrete conversation was had about you fighting Anthony Joshua, what has changed since that day to the reality of it happening next month? What has changed? Do you think that Eddie Hearn, do you believe that he's slightly cautious and worried about potentially, obviously, you beating his man on the
Eddie Hearn's always been nervous and cautious of the fight. Obviously, he believes in his man, but he knows that I'm dangerous. I come hungry, willing, determined, and I'm looking to put this guy's lights out. So it's a dangerous fight. We're two undefeated heavyweight. It's a dangerous fight for me as well as it is for him. So anybody with a brain would be slightly worried, you know what I mean? So.
Do you see it as he has more to lose in this fight, or do you see yourself having more to lose in the fight on an overall scale?
The only thing I have to lose in this fight is the pride I put in myself, to be honest. That's it. Everybody's already expecting me to lose anyway, so, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's the real beater that's gone to the boxing world, boxing trainers, boxing pundits, boxing historian, Matchroom Sky. He's already the real beater. They're already planning 3-4 fights after me. I'm not planning nothing up until December the 12th. I'm not even looking forward to December 13th. I'm focusing on December the 12th and destroying on December 12th. I'm not looking at no world title, none of this, none of that yet. I'm just looking at Anthony Joshua and destroying him.
Is it a motivational point that so many people are against you and backing against you in this fight?
It is. You know what I mean? It's one of the greatest feelings is going out and doing what everybody say you can't do. You know, when everybody write you off, going out and proving them wrong. Going out and destroying what they say can't be destroyed. They said Anthony Joshua is unstoppable. He's a machine. No one can stop him. I go in there and destroy him. I beat him down, break his mind, break his confidence, break him down mentally. What does that say about me?
Is that because of your confidence in your ability, or do you question his ability?
Obviously, his confidence in my ability. He's a very good fighter. He's got a lot of ability and whatever, a lot of other stuff. But I know what I can do, and I know I'm only just starting to scratch the surface of what I'm capable of doing. I believe in myself. My belief in what I can do is like from here to the moon and back. I believe I can beat Anthony Joshua, and not only beat him, knock him out. And I believe I can be a world champion one day. So you know, I mean, for me, it's a big fight. It's a massive stepping stone to put me where I want to be. So I'm motivated. I'm prepared to do whatever I have to do to win this fight. Whatever I have to do, anything.
When reality kicks in and the talking has stopped and all this, like I said, this build-up has finally ended come December the 12th, and that first bell goes, do you know what to expect? Are you expecting him to be like he has approached his previous however many fights? I
expect him to be psyched up. I expect him to be coming out raging and trying to destroy me, because he's got the world to lose. He's money orientated, so he's thinking this. So if I lose here, the big paydays is gonna stop coming for a while. So he's gonna be psyched up. He's gonna come out and try and destroy me. I know that. And that's what I'm preparing for. But I'm also preparing for him to come out and try and do something else. He might change for this fight. He might not change. So I'm preparing myself for all circumstances.
You said that you dislike Anthony Joshua. Do you hate him?
Hate's a strong word. But he's done a lot of things and said things for me to dislike him. So I don't really hate nobody, man. You know what I mean? I'm just a normal family man. You know what I mean? I don't really hate nobody, but I don't like him. It's as simple as that. You know? There
wasn't many questions from the press at the press conference, but there was one in particular. Are you glad that come up in the press conference or not?
Which one?
About John Dennon's article.
Yeah. I was glad, but you see what he done. Instead of admitting to it and owning up to it, he blamed John Dennon. You know what I mean? How much of a scumbag can a man be that he can't own up to his own words? He blamed the reporter and said, oh, it's the reporter's fault. It's him that done it. It wasn't me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, just be a man and say, you know, I said it, so what? That's what I was expecting him to say. They never gone into him. But he didn't. He was like, yeah, well, John Dennon missed. And I was thinking to myself, you're boring, you're a fraud, you're a liar, you suck, you're just a scumbag. That's it. That's all I was thinking at the time. Then I thought, you know what? Let me just remain calm and just relax and do my thing.
You immediately left for Austria, more or less the day after the press conference. You've come here, obviously. Vladimir's towards the end of the camp now. I mean, it's only a couple of weeks, 3 weeks away till his fight with Tyson Fury. But how is it here? And you know, to situate yourself out here? It's literally out in the middle of nowhere here in Austria.
Yeah, you know, it's good to get away, focus on training, get my mind right. Obviously, I could have stayed at home and trained. I would have still been focused there, but you know, there I have family and stuff. But here, it's just me, my team, and hard graft, and the place, cow poops, and just greenery, man. Lots of hills, lots of, you know, and also to be around Vladimir and pick up experience and train and get tips and, you know, have a little move here and there. You know what I mean? So it's good to do these things. You know what I mean? Especially as a young. In a way, I would say I'm still a bit inexperienced in certain fields, and they say a lot more need to come. So it's good to be around one of the most experienced heavyweight on the planet at the moment. You know what I mean? And the most dominant heavyweight in the planet in the past 10 years or more. So you can only pick up things and get better. Just even being in the gym with him and seeing how he does things, you know, he goes about things. So, you know, he's got similar styles with Joshua, but just a better style. So, you know.
When will you return back home?
I might just come on the 11th. I'll see how I feel.
Well, rolling at the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Straight from here.
Yeah. But it's rolling.
You might have another press conference the day before that.
That's Eddie's fault. That's not my fault.
Just finally, are you going to actively try and unsettle Anthony Joshua psychologically or not?
No, listen, I'm not actively going to try and do anything. I'm just going to speak my mind, say what I think, say what I feel like I always do, and just keep giving my opinion of him. That's all. I'm not going to try and get in his head. I ain't got time for none of this mental battles backward and forward. No. Forget that. You know what I mean? I'm here to fight, and that's what I'm going to come and do. I'm not going to try and get in his head and say this and say that and then fight night do something else. No, I'm just going to take it as it comes, do what I need to do, and just get it on.
You know, someone tweeted the video I did with you when your band first got announced the other day. They tweeted you. I watched it back, and it seems like an absolute lifetime ago to where things are now with you. You know,
on that subject, I didn't want to even comment or talk about that subject because that's 3 years ago. That's like, in boxing terms, that's donkeys. 3 years is a long time. I didn't, bro. 3 years is a long time. Very, 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 very. 3 years is a very, very long time. So I just try and just you know, it's done. It's a lot. You know, it's a long time. 3 years is a long, long, long time. I start growing facial hair now. When I first did the interview, I never had no facial hair. And look, I got a few now. Look, I got even a little mustache going, a little goatee going.
In that 3 year time, have you hit puberty?
I think so. Let me check. Hold on.
Easy, bro.
Oh, okay.
Easy, bro.
I was just gonna check and see.
Bro.
I was gonna try and count how much strands I got.
All right. Well, listen, Dylan. Thank you very much for talking to Ifltv. Good luck with the rest of your campaign.
You better go in there before they get angry at you.
I know, that was rather unsettling.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Have a nice day in it. Alright, get that chat bastard.
Dylan Whyte, Ifltv. Thank you, Dylan. Alright.
Cool.
Okay, rupees, man.
Is that Jamaican now?
Yes, mate.